Hi, this is Darren Drew from Drew Guitars. Here's my dining room table that I just did. I just now put the casting resin over the top. This is the stuff I used right here. Um, I got a gallon, or well, enough to make a gallon, but as you can see, I only used half of it. You mix it in these little beakers like this, measuring cups. I did 4 cups of each, the resin and the hardener. Pour it into a big cup, then pour, and stir it 5 minutes, put it into another cup, stir it 5 minutes, let it sit another 5 minutes. And then I poured it on, and it was enough to do this whole tabletop. I was expecting it to only do half of the tabletop. And I just used a really nice, soft, smooth piece of cardboard like this, to spread it out. It's still dripping off of the sides, which is fine. And on the legs, what I just did was 2 coats of lacquer like I did on the walls in the house. But the top, I wanted it a lot harder because it's cedar for one. It's going to get hot plates put onto it all the time. So I wanted it to be really hard. So here in a little bit, it's supposed to cure in about an hour. So I'll take my brush and get off the drops I can get on this bottom side, down here. You can see how it's dripping. And I did paint the sides of the old tabletop there also. So, once it stops dripping a little bit, I'll take my brush to it and get those drips off of there so that they don't dry that way. But it looks like it's coming out very nice. And they say a lot of times to use a torch to get air bubbles out of it. Yeah, the torch really works really well, especially with all these knots in it. Like this one, you can see right there a little bit the air coming out of it still. So I'll take my torch back to that where all these knots are because they store air. I cleaned it off really well. I blew it off with my air compressor first, and then I took a tack rag to it because I knew that it would show all the lint and stuff like that even, before I did it. This is how it came out. So I just thought I would show you the finished thing here, which it looks really, really nice. I never tried this casting resin type stuff before, but I mean, you can kind of see how flat it is, you know. So hopefully it'll dry. I'm going to take my torch back to it again to get like these spots right here. Yeah, right there. You can kind of see them, and some of the knots like there. I'm going to take my torch back to hit those spots again. There's some more right there. So, but you want it really dust free. You want it clean so that you don't leave dust marks. I'm seeing some stuff right there too, but like I say, I'll take my brush back to it, but there's like my dining room table to match my walls in the dining room. It's going to look really great together. Plus, this is going to withstand the heat, the kids' sloppiness, all kinds of things like that. Anyway, I like my video short. Please like, please subscribe. This is Darren Drew from Drew Guitars. Good night.